go. 7:08.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning and welcome to the Pound Hour. I'm the L, he's the B, so most of the time I'm a BSer and he's an L'er. So I don't know. Stupid, I know. But we're here this morning. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. It's 7:09 on Tuesday, April 13th.
Well, we had the first one going correctly. We had one going, but my computer decided just to shut up and go flip. And literally flip.
Yeah. We're back on in less than 3 minutes.
Yep. That's how easy that is. And I think I should make it so I don't know how we can make that so one of us can just stay on the whole time anyways, but it happens. And because I just hopped on my phone and I connected and then you were gone, so then I connected back on my computer and
yeah,
but we're here, we're learning it. Matter of fact, we're learning everything about this thing eventually, trying to make it so we can do the Zoom meetings inside the live streams and so forth, so it'll be good. Eventually we'll actually be able to do this right without having anybody help us, and that'll be now. But there we go. Not turning some light, but my battery might die off that, so I won't do that. That's also the problem. Maybe I was draining too much battery life, so my computers went blip. No, I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in either, so I'll just get it plugged in. But anyway, so and how are you doing over there, Brian?
Pretty good. I just realized April 13th is kind of anniversary of like the last really good rock show, a little local rock show I did in Portland. It was a big one at Pine Street Theater, the weirdest place in Portland.
Pine Street Theater. Well, I know there's a Pine
Theater. Yes, Psychedelic Furs played there, and a lot of different bands came in from out of town. But it was also a lot of local bands. And then I put together some local heavy metal. It was crazy. It was April 13th. I remember the date coming up and all that. And it was the last really good one I did.
That's
and
cool.
I trailed off 1984, 37 years ago. I moved out of that field.
Out of the field? Well, you moved into a house, looks like.
Yeah, now we're back, though. We're doing local concerts just for fun. When it's not for money, it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We were, you don't, I mean, it's great when you need the money and you have to make money.
Yeah.
And, to survive. But,
well, then it's not as fun because you have to be, a promoter he has to scrape for every dime and he can't be nice to that many people. I mean, you try, but this stuff we're doing now, we just want the person to come in, have a good time, be happy,
exactly.
and be creative. We don't want them to be stressed.
Yep. Get a bite to snack on and have a drink if they want, whatever it's just. We usually have a big little bowl of cocaine in the back, and just kidding. But or it'd be a bowl of weed and a line of cocaine. That's what it'd be. It'd be funny. No, but I'm sure back in the day they probably had everything you wanted on rock shows and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play,
we didn't do that. I didn't allow that crap. I wanted everybody clean and ready. I mean, they'd sneak a drink or something, but no drugs backstage.
I feel too, yeah.
No drugs backstage. We had a hatchet man that came in, Al Taylor.
Nice.
Yeah. He got tired of it, though, because nobody liked him after a while. The hatchet man is not well liked.
Well, you told him before that he had over 100, maybe 200 fans.
Here we had 100, but those weren't for money either. Those were fun. Those were
but nobody got busted for alcohol and drugs or anything like that there either.
So we didn't allow that either. No, we even had signs everywhere. Yeah, that was tough, but we did it.
That's great. Yeah. So, by the way, we had a weird conversation a moment ago. We were talking about the devil. And I have a quote on that.
Well, you were talking about names the devil has, because we're talking about.
I like the quote that says
heaven and hell.
There's a quote that says, it says it's an Irish one. It says, "May you be 30 seconds into heaven before the devil knows you're dead."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but as far as it goes, as far as the names go, infernal names, I did find out how many there. I don't know how many there are all together, but Abaddon, Adramalik, Akpuk.
Wow.
There's like literally, probably there's got to be. Dracula is the Romanian word for devil.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I did not know that, but there's just coyote is American Indian devil.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's huh. Yeah, it's a big, huge list. And it's just, I did not know this. Lilith was the Hebrew female devil, Adam's first wife, who taught him the ropes, of course.
Wow. That's some wild stuff.
Mammon, let's see here. What's it? Let's see, was like yeah, there's a huge list of names. I mean, probably like a couple hundred references to
wild.
Satan and different names. Yeah. So, and I just call him Brian. So I'm just kidding. No, Brian, are you there? It'd be horrible. That would be horrible. Although that would be great for a movie. The name,
Oh yeah.
name your nemesis, or something
Oh,
like that.
Nemesis, and then Diablo.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's, whatever. I'm trying to think about. I don't think I have a nemesis really at all. So, I mean, I can just call him Donald. Yeah, in particular, somebody I'm not happy with. So we'll go there. I don't know political, but that'd be pretty funny. Donald, are you there?
Donald, huh? That's good. Well, we
Instead
got a
of,
character Donald. So, I was thinking about the character Donald. Maybe after your lunch, if you want to come over, we can do some writing on that or something.
yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought, it's so funny because you talked about how in this pandemic you get sick for a moment, you think that you're dying, you have the corona or whatever. I mean, you just like, oh my gosh, all these thoughts pass through your head. And when I woke up with this morning with this, and I forgot I'd done it before, but I said I woke up so hot, my body was shutting down. It was like, you gotta go in there, you gotta get air, you gotta go, just put cold water on yourself, and you've got to, you got ready to vomit. You think, oh my gosh, I have the corona.
Yeah.
It's just, even though I've got the vaccine, doesn't guarantee anything. Well,
No,
it
just
does.
helps.
It guarantees you won't die from it, I guess, but you still get sick. You could, So yeah, but I'm, and right now, as the more I sit here, I'm getting better, so we're good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
Yeah. So this morning, by the way, I did watch Brian Thompson die. I'm sorry about that, but
What did he die? And he died a lot. I mean,
I know. I didn't know this though. I'm sure this is probably his first one. Do you know his first movie was he died in, or first movie that he was in?
Terminator.
Yeah, right there. I didn't know. I forgot all about that. So he just it was boom. He just comes on the screen and here's Arnold Schwarzenegger buck naked, yelling at him, telling him, and he puts his hand through him and kills him and takes his overcoat.
Yeah, one of them said, it was either him or Bill Paxton said, "F you, asshole." F you,
Yeah.
asshole. Might have been Arnold. That was a line we used to say back in '84.
Yeah, no, it was somebody else that said it originally. So
it was either Arnold or Paxton or
I think it was
Thompson.
Bill Paxton. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was Brian Thompson, Bill Paxton, and another guy. I can't remember who the other guy was. I didn't recognize him.
No, there were just two there.
No, there's three.
Okay. There's a third guy. He didn't say anything.
I don't think he said anything. There's three like homeless guys, or not homeless, but
they were like weird rock guys at
rock guys, yeah.
At the Griffith Park Observatory or something.
Yeah, I'm not quite certain, but Brian basically got the worst of it.
Didn't they all get killed?
Well, Brian got the worst of it. I mean,
yeah.
I think they all got killed, but he was the first one. Brian goes, he's got to pull out his heart or his intestines of some sort.
Yeah.
And he falls down dead and blood all over the place. Bill Paxton, he's grabbed by the face and throws him up against the fence, and that was basically it. The other guy's kind of like, I'm not sure what it was. Just the other guy wasn't really. I mean, he was killed, I think, but not.
Yeah, they were like punks.
Yeah, they're like a little older than regular punks, but yeah, they were like. I forget about Bill Paxton. I like that guy.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I only saw two guys, Thompson and Paxton. Paxton had the really weird hair.
Yeah, there's three of them though.
Oh, there is three. The third guy never gets to talk. I didn't know about the third guy. That's funny. He's not even probably credited.
Oh, I'm sure he's credited. He's got to be in there.
Well, yeah, I
But,
don't know. He didn't talk. That's wild. Trying to see
yeah.
who he is.
I know.
Wow, that's a cool.
Question me. I just
Yeah,
watched
watch the scene, but
but yeah, matter of fact, it's playing in the background right now.
can you hear it? That's funny. I can't show it because we'll get they'll shut you down for that.
No, yeah. Well, I'm watching it on my TV over here. It's still running from this morning.
That's cool. Yeah, that was
But, yeah.
wild that Paxton had the wild hair and Thompson looked like a punk, but more of a serious punk.
Well, I really like Bill Paxton. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's good. Weird science.
I think one of my favorite parts of I mean, Weird Science. He was just Chet. He was just a prick, and he was just wonderful, you know. But his movie, the movie I liked the most with him was another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, which was
Yeah.
True Lies. True Lies has got to be one of the best action movies there is.
Was
Right?
Bill Paxton in that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Trying to remember what he was.
Sleazy car salesman.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then Tom Arnold was the fast talking partner or some shit.
Yeah. So you gotta watch that movie again, man. We should watch that one.
Yeah, I like it. I watched it in
we'll watch it.
85
We'll
or
watch it.
84.
Yeah, because he makes Arnold Schwarzenegger makes Bill Paxton piss himself.
Ah, wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it's funny. That's just a great movie, man. I remember the first time I ever seen a Harrier jet, I think it was, just hovering. And they were gonna do part 2 on that movie. I never knew what happened to that, but they were gonna do part 2.
Of what?
True Lies.
True Lies? Yeah, I don't know. I heard that a while back, but then nothing recently.
Yeah, I don't know. And Jamie Lee Curtis was just a doll.
Oh yeah, she was really good in the that mystery or whatever, that family mystery we just saw a while back.
She was. What was that? That was
Knives Out.
Yeah, Knives Out. That was a great movie. Yeah, most definitely. I haven't seen a good movie like that because that's every so often Clue, Knives Out, that whole thing. Yeah.
Now, who was in Clue?
Who was in Madeline Kahn? Let's see here. The guy from Richard Mole.
Oh yeah. Was he Bull?
Huh?
Was he Bull from Night Court?
No, he was no, not Richard Mole. I'm sorry. The guy from WKRP in Cincinnati. Not Johnny, but he was. Am I crazy? My brains is not working right. Let's see here. Isn't that Richard Mole? I'm pretty certain that Richard Mole.
Martin Mole.
Richard, what is it?
Richard Mole is Bull.
Okay, so yeah, what's the other guy's name?
Not sure which guy.
The guy you said.
Martin Mole.
Martin Mole. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, and it had the main guy was, of course, Dr. Frankenstein, not Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Forgot about him. He's interesting.
Yeah, that's he's a very interesting guy. But I love Clue, by the way. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. The kids and I have watched it so many times. That's just the funniness of the whole thing, being able to balance back and forth and figure out things and run around craziness, I'm not sure why I don't know. I haven't seen it in probably 10 years. I guess probably because you see it enough, you don't really want to, but I have to watch that one again as well. So now on my list, Clue and True Lies.
Clue and True Lies.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them both, but it's been I haven't seen Clue actually. Well,
the best part about Clue was they had like 7 different endings.
Wow.
4 different endings. 4 different endings. It's one of the only movies they ever did that in the theater system. They come out and you wouldn't know what you're going to get until um, the very end,
Yeah.
which reel you got to watch. Everything's exactly the same, and then it just changes to that. Oh no, it's it's Doc or Mr. Yellow, Mr. Pink, whatever, and or Mr. Custard. Sorry. What was his name? General Custard, not General Custard.
Oh, Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. There we go. Colonel Mustard.
General Custer.
Yeah, Colonel Custard. In the laboratory with the knife or whatever.
I knew a guy named Custer.
Yeah.
He was a ex-logger with an axe to grind. He was always mad at somebody.
Har har har.
No, I'm serious. He really was.
Yeah, but having Beatty's
A
that
logger with an axe to grind. Because ex-logger, something happened out in the woods he doesn't want to talk about. But I'd see those guys at bars and you talk to them, they'd be mad. He was mad.
Mad because he
something happened, he didn't like what the boss did or something. He was disgruntled, bitter, and drunk and angry. And that's where the term ex-logger with an axe to grind. I like that. I came up with that. He didn't like it. He didn't think it was funny.
well, I know a lot.
And I bought him a beer and shut him up. That's how you shut people up. Buy him a beer. Hey, well, I guess you want to kick my ass, but let's get you a beer first.
Right, exactly.
And it's the Scottish do, and 7 shots. And then the guy just goes out. That's what our friend Drew said. He went to Scotland. If a guy's a belligerent drunk, they give him 4 more shots, pass him out. Yeah. They don't cut him off. They pass him out. That's one way to look at it, but can't do that here.
No, we can't, unfortunately. That's the best way to go, probably, honestly.
Yeah. Too dangerous, though. You don't want to kill the guy.
No, but if somebody's being belligerent drunk, like, well,
5G will take care of that.
5G.
Apparently 5G is going to change everything.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Starlink is going to change everything. And I think that I may have to actually invest in the Starlink because.
What is this Starlink? Is that from a movie?
No, Starlink is Elon Musk. He has a new internet service, which is all from satellites. And that's why recently there's been a lot of people seeing UFOs. Well, they're not UFOs, they're like capsules. Yeah. They look like big Tylenols in the sky. And in turn, it holds a whole bunch of the Starlink satellites in it. And it drops them off. How, are they unmanned? I don't know. They've got to be, I guess.
Don't know much about that. I think, they got to be. I think they're unmanned. I don't know. That Elon's a fascinating guy, though.
Yeah. But the Starlink system, having all these satellites in outer space, I mean, he could control this world, I tell you, and he pretty much already does. So, I think that if you can have internet up there off your Starlink thing, I bet you he'll be able to do cell phones from that.
Yeah,
because the phones now all have internet. So, basically, I want to invest in a Starlink, I think.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I seen Domino's is practicing in another state. They have autonomous cars. Autonomous.
Oh yeah, the self-driving.
Self-driving car, and then they go out and then you go get the pizza from them. They deliver it right there.
Yeah.
So, but you still have to walk out to the street and get your pizza.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad.
There's always something.
Yeah. But you shouldn't have to tip them very much, I don't think.
Yeah.
A little squirt of oil or something, I don't know. Get you by. But yeah, but it should be interesting. I mean, because they're doing that, I mean, it's really not a bad way to invest into those things,
Yeah. You talk about Ubers. Have you ever taken an Uber? I don't think I ever have.
I have. They don't have any here in Longview, I don't think.
Yeah, I wonder why.
There may be one. Just laws.
Laws. Too many laws.
We haven't allowed them to come into the city yet. I don't think. Maybe we have. There may be
Yeah.
one. Maybe one Uber and one or two Lyfts, I think. But the Uber, Lyft, and the thing is, it became mandatory when this pandemic hit and
Oh
people had
yeah.
to go. People had to go get food delivered.
Yeah, they have like super delivery and all that.
Yep. Which I'm not a huge fan of super delivery, but
Yeah.
just
Well,
because I got a car ride from them from here to Yan's restaurant in Kelso.
oh,
I got a ride back from there. It was like $6. On the way there, it was like 13. I'm
wow, that's weird.
like,
Well,
what?
we're currently looking for singers and actors and all that for this little number. Can you see that? It's a good logo you did here. I like this.
No.
Friday Night Live. We can cut to that during the show or slide the camera over like we did before and show that. That's pretty cool.
You know, I would have liked, and maybe I can still do it. I don't know. But I would like to have
I love
the live outlined in yellow. Red's great, but outlined in yellow would be great.
Yeah.
Huh. Don't know if I can do
Well,
that.
and you could outline the Friday night in red. So
Yeah, there you go.
red and yellow, those are powerful buggers. And I like the LB hour in white. And it's cool. It jumps out. Good
Nice.
job. We're all happy about that. I was all grumpy yesterday because it was technical day, technology, man, tech day. I hated it. Today's fun day.
We should have done it yesterday. We should have done it today because it's technical Tuesday. You know. So those things, you know, technical Monday that's already a bad day to begin with. So you
Yeah,
don't
we
want
experimented with some stuff, working on the next one.
to. Yep.
We're getting better every show. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
So any leads on any entertainers, let me know.
Yeah. I will do that. We'll get some
Put
on
some
there.
feelers out, man. You're like 1,500 viewers. So your techniques are working on that end on the marketing. 1,500 viewers. That's good.
Really
1.5 thousand.
awesome,
I've never
baby.
seen anything like that for anything I've done. That's awesome.
Well, I showed you how that works on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video was great. It lays out what a sponsorship does because a lot of times people don't know and they say no to it. Where I worked,
I did
where I
for a
worked,
long
everybody was
time.
skeptical. We were all skeptical. I don't know about the sponsorship, but it just boosts big time.
Yeah, I was really skeptical about it. And then when I had some, I went. I have to go to learn the meetings, you know, and I went to a meeting. I learned about it. And there's another one called geofencing, and geofencing is fabulous. And I'm going to learn more about that myself. But I know
Geofencing?
geofencing. So
That's
you know how in the Facebook the marketing ploy. So you put in a certain area. Let's say you did the 5 miles from your house, you know, or
Yeah.
from a city. Geofencing would be, let's say that I am selling a product on Commerce Avenue at the Merc. Well, I can actually zone everybody on Commerce Avenue and 14th Avenue, and from one block on those blocks, and hit them with advertisements.
Really?
If they have a cell phone on them, yeah, hit them with advertisements for the next 3 hours or whatever, you know. Pretty impressive, really impressive. So I need to learn a little more about the geofencing, but that's the awesome part about that. Notice if I had a restaurant and everybody was in a mall, I can basically hit everybody in the mall with an ad.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. That's
geofencing. Okay, that's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff out there.
Yeah, well, in marketing, you try to learn all the latest and greatest, but in this area, in this market in particular, a lot of things just didn't make. They're behind. We're usually about 3 years behind in Cowlitz County.
Oh yeah, you know how Times Square has those billboards and lighted things for advertising and all that on one area? That's kind of cool. I'd love to see around here having like one wall of a building with that stuff when you come into a downtown or on a side street or something. It'd just be cool. Because I saw a guy do that. Andy Huffman did it for a candidate. He put a TV outside. It was not bad, but it was just a TV. But yeah, it'd be cool. They tried to do that in Longview, outdoor monitors for advertising outside certain buildings, but they have a law against that too.
Yeah, well,
A lot of laws against.
A lot of laws against a lot of stuff, and
Yeah, that's too bad.
overhangs, advertising and stuff. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, well, no, this was just flat against the wall, flat screens, even inside the window, but they wouldn't allow it
Really?
on the street. Yeah, it was a bummer. One guy was
Never.
doing it. It was pretty cool. He was selling ad space, and you could walk by a store, and it would look really nice. There'd be a screen there playing videos and stuff, and then having ads and everything. It was a cool thing, but they shut
Really?
it down.
Where did you see that?
That was on Commerce a few years back. They shut it down. 10 years
but-
ago, maybe the guy was doing it, and he had sales going. He sold a lot of contracts, but then they shut him down.
Well, I have a friend doing it right now on Commerce. So
Video
TV.
ads.
the TV, well, it's TV right there next to the window. So, and that
Can you see it from the street?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So maybe they made that adjustment because this other guy wanted some outside and even billboard stuff.
Well, this is at the Realty One on Commerce right there.
Oh, okay. I like that. So they're allowing that. That's good. That's a good way to go. You walk down the street and you look in, you see a nice TV with ads or whatever.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think his is you're able to connect with it from the outside.
Wow.
You press on the
There
wall,
you go. Now he's talking.
and you can see what houses are for sale and that kind of stuff. It's
That is really
pretty tech, most definitely.
Wow, so
and it's a
he-
beautiful store too.
So they're allowing it. So that's good.
Yeah, that's Brad Whitaker has that that real estate office right there, and so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
really
cool.
happy for him doing so well. That's great.
That's pretty cool down there.
Yeah,
Well,
it
good
is.
to know. I like that. But the Times Square thing would be really cool on even one wall of one of the buildings. But I know they wouldn't allow that.
Well,
'Cause
what they
Times
won't
Square
allow-
Times Square lights up with ads, Coke and shows and all
Right.
that. And it's just such a vibrant part by the theater district.
Yeah,
We have a theater district in Longview. That's
we do.
good.
We do. I think the theater district is a pretty neat place. Not, I mean, it's we only have
Yes.
two. We have 3 theaters right there, so 4 actually. We have the Columbia Theater. We have the Longview Theater, which is
Oh,
now
Stageworks.
Stageworks. You've got LCC, which is called the theater.
Main
the
stage.
Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Main stage.
I thought main stage was Ari Long, but maybe
Oh, that too. No, I can't remember the LCC.
the Rose
but-
Theater.
The
Where is
Rose,
it?
there's a bunch of them. There's like
it is.
the Roxy Theater is a
The
theater.
Roxy.
now.
Yeah. We've
There's
got a
like
few of them.
5.
Yeah. That's
Well,
pretty
and then
cool.
the high school, so about 7 or 8 if you count Mark Morris and Ari Long.
Mhm.
I don't know if Mark Morris has a theater or not, but
I don't think it
That's
does.
cool.
I think it all goes over to Ari Long to the main stage because the kids can travel back and forth.
yeah. Well, they had a
Something.
pretty good stage when I was over there at Mark Morris for that short time. They had plays there.
Really?
Yeah, that's they had All My Sons and then another one called You Can't Take It With You.
I saw
Classic.
All My Sons in
Oh, that's a wild one.
yeah. That's a weird one. That's a horrible one actually. I mean it's great, but who wrote that? Roger or
I don't know who wrote it, but it was Edward G. Robinson was in the movie and Burt Lancaster, but the play was really good and it was
powerful.
powerful at the end. It was just the guy living a lie and it caught up to him.
Yeah, he was the guy selling war stuff, right?
He
Doing
was
the-
selling plane parts and shipping them out, and he shipped some out that were bad, and his own son and a bunch of other guys died in it. It was woo.
Yeah, at the very end, the very last scene, I do believe, you hear a big gunshot.
Yeah, he
Bam!
goes upstairs and boom.
Shoots
And
himself in the head.
and the guy
Yeah,
playing
tough.
it in the play from Mark Morris was class president. He was pretty good, but he was a tall, thin guy, and yeah, it was wild.
Well, I think Michael Chaney was playing his role.
I'm talking about this was at Mark Morris,
I'm talking-
76.
Yeah, I'm talking Stageworks, or not Stageworks, but
Yeah.
what's the one
Yeah.
with Commerce again?
Stageworks, yeah.
It is Stageworks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I
he
did
was in
that.
that. That's cool. I didn't see that one, but they've done some really cool stuff there.
Yeah, they do. I love theaters and I love watching plays, and symphonies and all that kind of stuff. It just relaxes me. Just I mean, I could spend the day in a theater actually. Just matter of fact, when I was a very busy man, I would go hide myself away into a theater in the middle of the day sometimes. You know that?
How did you see Paul Rubens when you did that?
No, I did not. No, I would go
Well,
into
hide away in the theater. Huh? What theaters were open during the day?
not a lot. Not a lot. There's the adult ones. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but there
I
was.
guess the one at the mall might be.
Yeah, they've done the earlier shift like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or whatever.
Yeah.
So once in blue moon, I mean blue moon is like once a year, something like that. So it was just if I had a lot on my mind and I needed to get away, I had to I'd go watch a movie in the middle of the day because I mean you have to. To me, if I go into a theater, there's no. It's like going on vacation. It's like no communications. I'm not gonna answer my phone. I'm not gonna
It's a good
just
thing.
able to block everything out.
So the theaters are, I think, opening again.
Not as of tomorrow.
Phase 3, not yet.
Well, we went back to phase 2, so Cowlitz County did. I don't know what that means.
They're doing a radio show, the theater people, so that's kind of cool.
When do we go back to phase 2? Do you know?
I'm not sure. He was threatening.
We did, apparently, according to
all. Oh, we did. Okay.
Cowlitz County News and everybody on there. They're interesting, but
well, I'm not sure what that's going to entail.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, it goes from.
Everybody's got toilet paper. We've all got toilet paper. We're fine.
It goes from 50% to 25%. Yeah, as long as we have toilet paper, we're good.
That's kind of nice. You get better service because you're only 3 of you in there.
Right.
Got to look at the bright side.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if my lunch meeting is still put on today, as a matter of fact, or not. Did find.
Where was it going to be?
I don't know. I gotta find out. I thought.
I was going to ask you about that before. I won't ask you who it is because I don't want to reveal it here. Your source.
Look at that.
Who's that? A. Martinez?
No, that's
my Tommy Lee Jones.
It's my Bitcoin.
Oh wow! How'd you get that, man? You order that?
No, that's actually they actually have that, and I.
Oh, they have a Bitcoin.
I have a Bitcoin, and then well,
they have. No, it's already been made.
No, it hasn't been done. It's just that you can have anybody's names on one. So this is.
Oh, but do they call it a Bitcoin?
No.
Okay, so we hereby own the rights to the concept Bitcoin, and also with Colin Mockery as our spokesperson and our main guy. Yeah. I went from kind of liking that guy, and then after yesterday, he's like my favorite entertainer in Hollywood. He even might have moved past Jim Carrey.
There you go.
But you could can you give a brief rundown of why this guy from Who Am I? What is it called? Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well,
yeah, I'll get a picture of him up here, and you can tell this story because this is pretty good about old Colin Mockery.
Well,
it's a funny name.
No. We were talking the other day about coins and whatnot. Brian says Bitcoin. I'm like, Bitcoin, we can really.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
And then we're like, Bytecoin. And then we're like, what else to come? I don't know. We came up with a whole bunch. I can't remember what it was. It's like Bytecoin, Bytecoin. Like
yeah, we got a bunch of. I wrote them all down, but we started with the Bitcoin, and the concept was. I sell these, we sell these Bitcoins, Brad Pitt, and $20 each or whatever, 100, whatever. And then everybody buys them up to a certain amount. And you get 50,000 or 20,000 for your charity. And Brad Pitt picks one of the coins out of this big thing, and that person gets lunch with Brad Pitt. And then you hired, I guess you'd call it, this guy, Colin Mockery. We'll show him right here from... Can you see it?
Yeah.
There he is, Colin Mockery, and he did a great.
Here, international comedy icon Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It?
Oh, you got it.
Hey there, Colin Mockery
from
Whose Line Is It?
Colin Mockery. Oh, sure. Well, here let's find a way to put it on really good, but let's just tell the story now.
Okay. Anyway, so The
So
goal is
he
to,
did a little 1 minute or 30-second pitch for you.
yeah,
Just
he
tell
did.
him about it.
So the goal is to basically, raise some money for one of the nonprofits that I work for, or I don't work
Yeah.
for, but I work with. And because of this pandemic has been really hard on most of the nonprofits because we can't meet. If we meet in public, and we meet in Zoom, and by Zoom, it's 1 every 3 Zoom meetings go awry, and so it's just a cluster. And then the children that we raise money for are the most susceptible, so we can't be around them. And their whole goal is for them to go to camp, which is back east somewhere. Well, my goal has been to bring one of those, make a camp here on the West Coast.
Yeah, I love that idea. Well, you
Yeah, and
have a
I've got,
place up by the mountain or something.
yep, I have a place up by the mountain for them, and I've got all set. I got all set in motion, but there's other things I have to do with have
Yeah,
money to
sure.
have pay doctors and people for the week or two that they're there.
Well,
Anyways,
I have a question about Colin Mockery. You had him do a video doing like a pitch about this
Yeah.
project. What file is that on? Is there a way to get that onto a computer file so we can actually play it on here directly?
directly,
Yeah, because if you can get it, make it into a file, is it an?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure we can.
If it's a video file, I wrote a note to do that. We'll work on that later, but that'd be cool to show that on here.
Yeah.
Colin Mockery from Who's
All I
Line
have
is
is
a
a
Anyway Here International Comedy
right now.
icon, role model to
Can you?
everyone.
Yeah, you
So
could
should
probably
we do it?
save it to your phone.
Colin Mockery from Who's Line is
It's
an
in my
Anyway
phone.
Here International
It-
Comedy icon,
Okay, Nate.
role model to
Yeah, let's
everyone.
show it when we can get it and looking good.
There
And
you
have
go.
it come on. But can you save it to your phone as a video? If you can do that, we can do anything with it.
I'm sure.
That's
it
the
probably
rule I
can.
tell the young folks out there. If you can save it, you got it and you own it and you can do things with it. You can edit.
Oh, huh. Weird.
Yeah. So we wrote a note there to work on that. So how's it going with we were talking yesterday, you had 13 or 14 things you're an admin on, and you were going to delete a few of those groups. Did you do that?
I have not. I will do that though.
Okay, I'm not bugging you, just a follow up.
No,
I got a
that's
lot.
okay.
I got a lot I haven't done either.
Right. Well, a lot of them just don't. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to save it.
Yeah, I'll be able to save that. But let's see here. If I go like that, have you weird. I'm trying to see. It just told me that I couldn't minimize my stuff because I'm on the screen, which is
Oh yeah,
weird.
yeah. It told me that too. It's really weird.
What?
It was telling me that too. I was trying to share it. It wouldn't let me.
That's odd.
Oh no, it won't let you minimize. It'll let you share, but
Well, I'm trying to share, but okay. What I was trying to do was my other questions and stuff that I usually put on here.
yeah. Well, I got a challenge for you if you're up to a challenge.
Sure, what is your challenge?
Well, I want to work on it's called the just 1 minute challenge, very similar to the elevator pitch, but you want to make it slick. And I'm going to do one on this idea you asked me about a while back, Calhoun Publishing. So I'm going to do a 1 minute commercial for that. Just just tell you, it'll be like an elevator pitch, and then if you could do one, would you want to do one for Concierge of Life? We'll work
No.
or what? I pick anything. It could be on Friday Night Live.
Well, I could do one, yes. But what I want to do one,
It's a challenge. You either accept the challenge or you don't.
the challenge I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on it, and we'll like tomorrow we'll do a little of it and then get better at it.
There you go.
So what do you want to do it for? I could do it for Friday Night Live, or you could do it for Friday Night Live, or I think I'm going to do it for that Calhoun Publishing idea. I like that. That's a fun one.
Well, I'll do the Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live. That's your deal.
And
Signed on.
what are we in a 30-second pitch or what?
1 minute. It's called just 1 minute. You take 1
Just
minute,
1
you could have slideshow, you could have a dancing bear. You get 1 minute to make a great commercial.
Huh.
It
Well,
could
maybe
be the
I'll
pick.
do-
It could be the Bitcoin, but you can't just take the Colin Mockery.
Is that cheating?
Friday Night Live. And give us 1 minute that's going to make everybody excited because we got 1.5 thousand, which is 1,500 views, I guess, last time. So that's cool. And you've been doing what's called not sponsorships, but boosting.
Boosting, yeah.
You boost your Facebook post. It's kind of
Well, and I
cool.
also put it on. I also share it on. See, the thing is that you don't belong to a lot of the groups and stuff. I don't know.
That
but-
might be where you're getting it because you have all those groups. Plus, if you share to all your friends,
Well, I
you
share it to all
wouldn't
my
even need to.
friends.
You wouldn't even need to boost. You'd have if you have 1,000 friends.
Yeah, I have 2,000 friends.
Yeah, 1,000 friends. If you could get them each a link right to them, that's 1,000 people that
Well,
that'll support you, and they'll share. And we might be at 10,000 views in a week.
Well, I don't think I can do that, but
Yeah, you can go
Group-
there. You can share videos. You can share links. Not all your friends at once. Maybe 50 to 100. But it's a little tedious.
yeah,
but
it's like 100 at a time.
yeah,
think
if you do that,
Maybe 30.
that's
30.
what you should do because it wouldn't take that long because you just click, 100 of them, send it.
Well,
And then you wouldn't have to do it every time. They would know now. Oh, Friday Night Live, and you'd probably get 10,000 views doing that. I'll send it
maybe.
to some of my friends too. I got 300. I try to stay under 300. My goal is 299 or
Oh.
less.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's possible for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's just a way to do it, not have to spend money. It's work, but it's effective because you have such a big fan base. If you got a friend base, if you got 1,000 friends, that's whew.
All
You
right.
could
Yeah, I
what do
get it.
they
Yeah.
call
but-
that?
yeah.
Multiply it out, you could have 100,000 because if 10 of them tell 10 of their friends.
But I've done it before where it shuts me down and says you can't do any more today or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, but like if it's a scheduled event, yeah, you could do it starting Monday, you do a couple hundred of them. Have all your friends notified by the end of the week. You wouldn't have to do that every time either because it's a regular show. Be fun to try something like that. See how many you can get.
Yeah, but you don't annoy your friends either, though. But we can do something like that. I do.
Well, if
I
my
promote
friend, if I have a friend that's annoyed by me sending them one invite to watch a show, then they're not my friend. I mean, come on. People
I-
come to your house, knock on the door, and walk in.
Right. You know what bugs me
They
most? is that
can't
people-
handle a. Oh man, he sent me an invitation. I can't handle.
No, I get that.
I don't know anybody that's like that. Oh,
Yeah.
there are people though. If you send them political stuff, they get mad. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
okay.
I don't like when people send me political or dirty jokes or any of that crap. Nasty
Well,
pictures. I got a few friends that do that. I'm like,
okay.
Yes.
So I have a question for you now, Brian. Just if you're ready for another question, which was, what do you do to improve your mood when you're in a bad mood?
rant, rave, do some work. Rant, rave, do work. Unfriend a few people.
So that, like I said,
You unfriend 10 people. You feel 10 times better. Well, sometimes I'd friend people. I go, I don't even know this guy, or they'd ask friend requests. I'm like, why? So I got to get a better attitude about that. But yeah, just kind of vent.
yeah.
Sometimes the weights work out a little bit. Go outside. Now I can run again because it's nice outside.
So that falls in line with if I'm extremely busy at work, if I would just go
I'll go to a movie.
go to a mini vacation in the middle of the day,
Yeah,
just to relieve that stuff. And
that's
There's
a good
no-
way to do it if it works, man.
yeah, you can disconnect yourself from the world and everybody's calling you. I mean, my phone would ring so much
You leave your phone in the car when you go in the movie.
You could, yeah. Just
Well, if you
go,
don't, and if you don't, do you answer it?
you don't answer you don't answer your phone.
Oh, there you go. Just turn
Thing
it
is,
off.
the best. A lot of times in the theater, it used to not your phone didn't work in the theater. It was like you had cement walls around you, so
Yeah,
the
that's
theater
good.
didn't work. But now you probably works a little more. But that was kind of like my getaway.
Yeah, they want you to shut them off though, so that's a good idea. It's a good rule. Shut off your phones
Yeah,
in the theater.
yeah. And then Brian, what is your silliest fear that you have?
Silliest fear?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or do you have a silly fear?
I don't know if I have any well, snakes. Yeah, the garter snakes, but I found out a lot of people have that.
But it's
Just the
still,
slitheriness of a garter snake. I could kill a garter snake, and for some reason I'm afraid of it. But it's just they slither and they whoa.
yeah, well, I think that they have, I don't mind the slithering. It's good. I like it. It's kind of cool.
Spiders don't scare me.
I do. Huh?
Spiders do not scare me.
Well, spider. I don't like spiders, but I don't
A lot
scare
of
they-
people, it scares them, freaks them out. They see a
Well,
spider.
my family, yeah. Right now, I've got spiders going on in my house, so I can't talk too loud about the spiders. But yeah,
Deeply respect
uh,
the spider.
yeah. I just not a fan of them though. But I mean, I do appreciate them for
Yeah, they
help
do
do
a
a lot
lot.
of things. Yeah. But they also creep me out and my
Yeah.
family. But still, it's not a silly fear. I don't think. I think a silly fear for me is, and it's not even silly. It's like bungee jumping, right? People do die doing it. People do jump out of airplanes
That's
and
not
die.
that silly.
Yeah. Well, my daughter said she wanted to go jump out of a parachute. I'm like,
Well, she could
okay.
do it.
oh yeah, I'm
Let
sure
her
she.
do it. I
I
have no
yeah.
interest. Now, I might do it when I'm 70 or 80 or something, you know.
No, well, speaking of which, of that,
Maybe instead of hospice, just dump the guy out. I'll just get up to
of
30,000 feet over the ocean, Pacific Ocean, please.
well, speaking of which,
Or maybe the Atlantic. What the hell?
what are some things you'd like to accomplish before you die?
I'd like to get one of the ideas to be made into a movie, even if it's one we're working on now, or they grab an old one, you know, the 1984 one or whatever. Get something to the national level. Do something
there
so
you go.
good that people want to read it or watch it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to get this book Longview done and have it be really good. So
Well, yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, and so hopefully this summer it'll be out there. It's kind of weird though. I should almost wait to release it till 2023, because then it'd be 100-year-old story.
Well, I would like.
But
to
you can
accomplish
always re-release it. What?
something I'd like to accomplish. I'd like to get my children into whatever type of thing they want to do. Whether it be medical, be a doctor, or real estate agent, whatever it is. I want to help them succeed dramatically, and then have a grandchild become a senator. You know.
Wow. Okay, that's some cool stuff.
Yeah. I mean, just an idea. You know.
Yeah.
But I think I can do that with my guidance.
What about for you, not somebody else? You.
I want to accomplish? Well, that's
No, I mean you. Like mine was. Well, I want to get a book that's big time or a story. What
Well, I
about
think
you? Not you want your kids to do well. You. What do you want?
I want to help them, but yeah, well, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But so I want to write a book about basically philosophy.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to get a book about philosophy that Lonnie logic basically, and it'll make that, you know, hopefully, you know, because I think the people who have lasted the longest are basically philosophers in the way they think, and they can train you on. I mean, not train you, but if you learn to think openly, you know, if you open your mind and you can think like anybody else around you, that's great. But when you're oblivious and you're not empathetic to everyone, then you don't understand why they are the way they are. You can't think ahead of the game. And I'm not trying to think ahead of somebody, but I think that you have to be able to understand why people are the way they are. And
Would you like to have a one of your ideas like the Bitcoin, make it big, or one of them be big?
sure.
You can go to Hollywood parties if you wanted and all that stuff. Is that something you would at least want to try?
Oh yeah, but I would, but that's not for me to, you know, to live. That's not going to go on my legacy as being something.
No, I'm not talking
Cool.
legacy. Something you said, something you want to do, not how you want to be
Yeah.
remembered, but
Yeah, I mean, it's that's something
a little selfish indulgence. Don't you have anything like that? Because you need that if you're going to help other people. You have to have some selfish indulgence that you want for yourself.
well, I don't know. I'm sure there is something. I mean, I'd like to
Would you like to be have use of both legs and
100%,
arms?
100%. Now I'll work my arms and legs going back here. That'd be
And that
something.
ties into helping others because you get that going, you can physically do more. So I mean,
Yeah.
you're already
Sure.
doing more spiritually, mentally, and then
Well, and
yeah.
some physically, but just not. Yeah, I'll get there. But I hope. You know. Yeah,
You
I
do a
think.
lot
Well,
physically too anyway. You bring things and do
yeah,
things. You
and
show up for things. You're there.
but having the ability to move my arms and legs the way that I did at one time, I'd love to have that back. Yeah, I will get that back.
Yeah.
So
And that ties into helping others because it's just like I need to be better so I can do more for other people.
yeah, 100%.
I'd like to have something make it though. Then I could start a little local kids club or a theater or a community center, you know?
Sure. I
In
a theater would be
Kelso.
great. Yeah, well,
I'm
I don't know why
obsessed with
you.
that. I'm obsessed with that green building, that giant green building that you said could be like a market as you come in off the train. Just that
Oh yeah,
building. I keep looking at it and thinking it's gotta, we don't want it to fall apart.
yep. Got to put something in there.
Yeah.
But during this
Well, I
pandemic,
think the downtowners are probably thinking about it too, you know. So
I haven't heard much thought about it. But I think the Todd Wade, I'm sure, has put a lot of thought into it and what he could do.
yeah, he's hoping to get somebody in there.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's in there now though. They got stuff stored. So,
So
but sometimes it's good to help yourself because, like, if I could get some movie made or something, I'd have enough money to do projects and help my family and things like that. So it's cool thought. Plus, it's exciting to think of doing creative things.
yeah, it is for sure. Okay, Brian. So what is the best room in your house and why?
I like the living room and dining room. Living room. I love the living room. Accommodates a good 6 people sitting around talking, watching movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
spare. It doesn't have a bunch of junk.
I think my
Very Spartan. It's almost too Spartan, but I'm working on it.
I think as far as my favorite
What do you think of
room,
that? What do you think of that answer?
I think it's good. You get most people in there. I like the camaraderie and anything. So
Yeah, I think the goal for next winter is have really nice heating in there, and then it's going to be the place to hang out. You know, a warm, cozy place, fire, heat, and all that. So that's what I'm
Sure.
working on. Now it's
Yeah.
like we're heading into spring, so it'll be a good hangout.
yeah, I think. But as far as it goes, I don't know. I like my little TV den too. I just need to fix it, adjust where it's at.
Yeah,
No,
but that's a
Yeah.
good setup, that room. And you
Well,
want to
well,
move your TV and all that. That's
It
cool.
will be so that I can cuddle with somebody, maybe, or whatever. But yeah,
Well,
you
you
know,
have a guy that's supposed to do it, but he's not doing it. So have you thought about another guy? Just find somebody else.
I've tried a couple of guys, yeah, but it's
That's
one of those.
hard.
It's an odd little thing just to have somebody move your TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Like if you
it's not-
called a guy and
I mean, we could do that. We could move my TV. The fact is that lining it up and doing it correctly to make it look good.
Yeah.
You know,
Those are hard
don't
for
know
me.
if-
So
yeah.
there's
Yeah, but
probably a guy you could
I
pay.
think that well, I know the guy that hung that originally, he's no longer here, but he was moved to Texas, I think. He was one of the Huffs. Yeah, I think it was Jason Huff. Or was it Keith Huff? Kevin Huff. Anyways, the whole
Yeah,
family, they moved
so
to
we both
Oh,
are into that living room
guy
area
all-
because the living room's cool because you can bring in other people and hang out.
there's no quiet room here. No. Yeah, it's definitely I got definitely a decent sized house here. Just need to utilize it a little bit. I like the backyard too, you know. I like the hot tub.
Yeah, I love
like
what's developing in your backyard. Jeez.
no. It's getting there. And yours is amazing, your backyard. You've got a lot going back there. You got a new
Well,
bathroom back there. You got
either it's amazing or entertainers and musicians just like to compliment things because I've had more compliments off those people about the backyard. It's weird.
I think it surprises the shit out of them actually. I mean, they're like, okay, you open your garage door and then all of a sudden you go through this little tunnel of not tunnel, but
Yeah, they
I
wouldn't.
brought
That's
tunnel.
it.
There you go. You go, but you go to the area and all of a sudden you're like in this what appears to be a little garage. It's like all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. You've got studios and another level, another level, another level of it, and then you go outside and it's another level outside. It's like
Yeah,
it's like an onion. You're peeling back and peeling back and peeling back. It's just there's more to it.
I think they wonder, where does it end? Does it go into the alley and into the neighbor's house? I mean,
Right? Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you've got a lot going on. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool
it's
over there.
fun,
Man.
and well, people are enjoying it, and the show's good, and we're getting better every week. You get nervous, I know, about doing the stuff in front of, standing up there and talking, but I've been making a fool of myself for about
I don't-
50 years. So
I don't get nervous about getting in front of people making soup. But I don't.
not nervous, but like making, you said, oh, you want to come off better or whatever.
Well, I just don't want to tell them what we're doing ahead of time. Although Linda, what's the girl off of what's her name? Wow. Sorry, Terminator's in the very far back room, and I've got Linda Hamilton buck naked on this TV. I forgot about. Wow, she was actually
Okay, what are we talking about here? I think we lost you.
exit the stage left too. Anyways, no, but the Terminator was just made. What's his name? The son. Sorry, it didn't.
Oh, John Connor.
John Connor was just made. Yeah, I saw that. Didn't realize what that's. I was watching, and all of a sudden, boom, interesting. But
No, but as far as like for me, I come off kind of stupid sometimes on on the show, but I don't really care because it's like the more we do it, the better we get. So it's kind of fun to get up there.
yeah,
I like telling people what we're gonna do next and then do it.
yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
raised on 60s and 70s television. Coming up, we're gonna have 3 more songs from Joe, and we'll have Joey Heatherton dancing or whatever, and then you do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Try to make it into more of a show. It's good though. It's fun and
yeah, I like
great
I like-
variety.
we're doing great. Yeah, I think
As
we're doing
far
great.
as
Everyone we've done has gotten better and better, Brian. So we're great.
yeah,
You
we'll
know?
get more variety actually with there's entertainers, poets, who knows? There's so many people. Now they
Yeah,
got
there you go. Poets.
1,500 viewers is going to get people wondering. So we could do commercials for come on the show, basically.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I think that yeah, we'll continue to grow. That's a great one. I think we've done well and we'll continue to do so. Now I hope I need to do some more education on advertising type
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know how to do that. But
Would
obviously,
you
we get
would
more
you be
better.
would you be willing, like you and me, do like a 30-second video just of check out the show, and then for musicians that want to come on and perform, just a little Friday Night Live commercial would be kind of fun that we could put on Facebook.
Sure. Well, yeah, we can definitely do something like that.
Okay,
I think we just
I got you down for that.
yeah, we can definitely do something for certain. Because
Yeah.
we're not making any money doing it, and they're not making any
No,
money doing it. But
it's fun though. The process of
it
doing
is
it is
fun,
fun.
and people are enjoying it, so that's good.
When we learn little things like that's Colin Mockery video is so good. And if you can get that onto a file, we could show it tomorrow. And that's something down the road. We could show stuff on the Friday Night Live too. We'll have that eventually. So
Well, I think it's funny that this next question here makes me think about something else we've been doing. But who is someone popular now that you really like? Why do you like them so much?
oh, now?
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Well, right now I really like Colin Mockery.
Yeah, actually Colin Mockery. I just when he did that was so natural, and I watched that and I think, wow, he's your friend. He's my friend. He knows us.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
He has a talent, and I was watching that Whose Line, and those guys are so natural and relaxed. It's amazing.
they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say right now, Colin Mockery, because he's
No doubt about it.
mentioned
Yeah,
you and our whole idea, and he was so
Yeah.
nice about it. And then he followed up and asked you what you thought.
Yep. That was cool. Yeah. No.
Yeah, so Colin Mockery right now is man of the hour.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's true. And he's funny, and but things at the end of it, he was like, I think it's a good idea. He said that to, it was like
Yeah, that really blew my
He
mind.
believed in it. You know what I mean? It's a good idea.
And he didn't say it like a phony salesman. He
No,
Said it like a guy who realized it. It was
I love the Brad Pitt, it's me, your body double.
Yeah,
You know?
that was hilarious. The thought of that. That would be a funny skit with him and Pitt.
Right, exactly. Well, hey, so I got another question before it's almost that magical time, but we'll do no more question.
Yeah, we got
Where is
3
someone
minutes. 3 minutes.
where is someone where excuse me, who is some no, my apologies. Where's the best
Hold
place?
on for this one.
Where's the best place to take a date, Brian? Hotel 6? I'm
A
kidding.
date. Well, a raisin, I know, as a suppository school, I wouldn't take a date. I think I would just grind it up and maybe have it in a juice. I'm going to avoid this stuff. I'm off the market. But for other people, a good place to take a date. A friend of mine, Stephen Smith, back in the day, he took a girl. They went for a run and they were able to talk and get to know each other. And then she got to know him, and then they never had another date. But I said, that was a good idea. He was a wrestler guy. And I said, Stephen, that's a good one. Go for a run. It seemed like a chance to not feel like he's making a move on her, then get to know each other. So go
Yeah.
maybe go play tennis or for a run or something. That's what I tell the
Yeah.
young folks.
Yeah, I like the paint and sip with the
Oh, there you go. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Other
that's a
people
good
are
thing.
there. It's safe.
Yep, and then I like Rowan Winery, so that's kind of cool.
Oh,
Which is a winery place slash you can pizza and dinner and whatnot. It's very relaxed, but it's also public. So
yeah.
you can
Sounds good. Rolling wines.
yeah,
Makes his own wine, him and his wife, Nancy.
they do. But yeah. So Brian, what great smell brings back great memories?
It's very rare to get it, but it's the smell of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that leaked a little bit out of the bottom of a brown bag. It's a smell that I first smelled the first day of school. Never forget it. I smell it
That's
now, and I
hilarious.
just whoa,
That's
transported
great.
back.
Yeah, and I can when you said that though visually I could see it.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't smell it on my head, but I can. Yeah, I guess I can. I can smell it. Yeah, I can smell it. I can taste it almost. Because the peanut butter and jelly in a bag of some sort. Yeah.
yeah. The first day of school, first grade, I walk in there and I'm scared. I'd never been in school, and then we put our lunches down. I saw all the lunches, and then I smelled that smell, and I was fine. I was so stressed until that moment. Okay, it's going to be fine. I don't know why, but
Well, I told you before in regards to a smell I had that sticks in my head is outrageous shampoo, and it automatically brings me back to my friend Jennifer, and then it also brings my friend my mom because we all use that shampoo. So if I smell that outrageous shampoo, then I instantly brought back to
Yeah.
teenage years.
I remember some of those great shampoos, man. They were really good.
Maybe your hair smells like shit type things. Yeah. Or it's like beer. Beer. We talked about that the other day. Beer shampoo and.
But that
Cheers.
G Your Hair Smells Terrific and all those of that time, they had some that were real flavored. Those were pretty good. They
Yeah, no, they
smelled
did.
good.
Yeah. What do we figure out? Jehovah.
Jojoba. Yeah, it was more an
Jojoba.
80s thing.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah, they pretty much wanted everybody to wash their hair every day. Now they're saying that's crazy.
I know, but
we did it. We dried our hair out. People got the frizzies, and then they had a thing for the frizzies. It was all a vicious circle. Wash your hair, get the frizzies. Buy this other shampoo, wash your hair to get rid of the frizzies. But it's now you need another shampoo to get it frizzy again because people wanted fluff and all that. So it was a tough time for the people in the 70s.
Holy mackerel! This shampoo that we used to use at my house now is literally I'm looking at it right now, and it is insanely $54 a bottle.
Wow,
I'm like,
must be a collector's item.
right? Holy crap. $54. It is.
Oh
It is.
gosh, that's fancy stuff. Outrageous. Buy it now.
Right? Holy crap. 9
Worry
available.
about your
3
electric
sold.
bill later. Buy it now. That's crazy.
And I always use way too much
Wow.
of it.
Yeah, ours was our family didn't spend $54.99 on shampoo my whole life.
No, I know, right? Well, I don't know why in particular.
$28 budget for the whole time I was
That
growing
shampoo
up.
smells so wonderful. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. But you know, you get a cap of it. You didn't not a cap. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
very small amount of it. That was
crazy.
I don't remember ever paying that kind of. I bought a Fred Meyer, so it wasn't like expensive. That expensive, I don't think. But we need to get out of here. It's been a
Yeah.
wonderful day, and
Let's
we'll
do
see you
it.
guys tomorrow. So let's do this.
Boom,
Ready?
boom, boom. You got it. Now, what'd you
Yeah.
say about tomorrow?
What's that?
You said something about tomorrow?
I said we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we
Yeah, we're
appreciate
in
you
for
stopping in.
And give me a call after this.
I can do that. It is the call.